Steve, thank you for joining us today.
Thank you very much.
Tell me a little bit more about Lake Resources.
Lake Resources is focused on lithium and focused on Argentina. Half the world's lithium comes from northern Chile, northern Argentina, so that's why we went there 2.5 years ago, put the company together, and we have one of the largest lease holdings available of any listed stock for lithium.
Tell me a little bit more about what's going on the ground at the moment.
Right, so we have 4 different projects, 3 brine projects and 1 hard rock project. On one of those brine projects called Kachi, we've got 3 drill rigs underway at the moment. Drill results start coming out in May through into September, October, into a resource statement and a scoping study. And then another key project we have, Olaroz Kalchari, we'll be drilling there somewhere around mid this calendar year, 2018. We were held up for a couple of years getting access to that, but we'll start drilling it. But the great thing about it is right next door to us, a sand wedge shot across our lease boundary. Our next door neighbour has been producing what we'd call ore-grade lithium, and it'd be a surprise if it didn't generate something similar.
And what's it like in country? Is it a good country to work in?
Argentina is a bit like the commodity sector. Sometimes it's up, sometimes it's down. I have to say that recently Argentina has been in the news around its devaluation of the peso. 2 years ago, a little bit more than 2 years ago, end of 2015, came in a new government. The guy who came in as president is a businessman. So he's not left or right, he's not a political animal, he just went in there to make things work, and that's what he's been doing. And I have to say that at federal level and also at local provincial level, we've been pretty comfortable to work there.
And the next 6 months, 12 months, what are the key milestones you're looking to achieve?
Over the next 12 months, we have a very full pipeline of news. So first of all, on the Kachi project, we've got 3 rigs, drill results showing the scale of the project, which we own 100%, 50,000 hectares. Then we'll go through a resource statement, a scoping study, and there's a good chance that will lead to a strategic partnership. Sort of partnerships we're looking at have somewhere between 25 and 60 million investment in equity and around a 200 million debt facility. So they're the sort of deals we've seen others do. We'd probably do something similar. That'll produce a lot of uplift. Second, Olaroz Kalchari, we're right next door to producers. We've got ore grades literally across our lease boundary. We hope to replicate that. I think that'll generate a lot of market activity. So that's looking for mid-year and then going towards Christmas 2018, a lot of interest in that. And we should be able to concertina the timeline to resource statement there. And then third, getting access to our hard rocks and showing that we've got something of excitement there too.
So a fairly full schedule with regards to what you're actually doing on the ground. What about the reason for being at 1-to-1 today?
Our 1-to-1 gives us an opportunity here in London to talk to a wider range of investors. I've just come from North America where we were working with Benchmark. They're the leaders in this whole battery mineral space about supply and demand. The demand out of China is just pulling this whole sector, lithium, cobalt, to a lesser extent nickel. But the great thing here in London, a little bit like in North America, is that they invest around the world. They're somewhat agnostic as to where they come. And so you've got value investors here who can say, that looks like an opportunity. And the great thing about 1-to-1 is you get to meet people on a 1-to-1 basis.